What's up, guys?
What's going on, y'all?
It's only 4:30.
Yeah.
Another warm one, but yeah.
Yeah. It's hot.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But this is what this will be side 1 and 2 of Allman.
Yeah. We did 3 and 4.
No.
The Allman Brothers the other night. Now, side 1 and 2.
I don't know why we did it. Like I
We're
said.
dyslexic.
Yeah. So what you been up to today? Get everything done?
Yeah. Did a few things around the house. Did some stuff upstairs. Went in the shop. Went
Yeah, I
over
saw
to
you.
help Lonnie with his van for a little bit. And then we went out front and got rid of some.
Oh yeah.
Put some spray out.
Well,
so.
what are you guys taking a walk up the sidewalk or something?
No, we had to spray. I had to spray her, and I was spraying some of the grass, killing some of the grass that's on the edge.
And then what did Ronnie's there?
Good God, Steve. Here's the deal. I'm with Ronnie. Everybody knows Ronnie if you watch the show. Steve pulls up after work and he cuts through the cut. So he's headed to the house here, and he's 20 feet away, and Ronnie's like, "Good God, that's Steve!" And I went, "Yup." But he just not getting no work, ain't he? I'm like, well, he's so close and you're so loud, you could ask him. I'm like, in fact, I was looking, I went, "Hey, Steve," you waved. I'm like, wow. He's like, "But what? Guess he getting on work, ain't he?" I'm like, yeah. He said, "Was you coming up?" I said, "I told you about an hour and a half ago I was going to come up to his, but I'm going to stop by here and hang out with you for a while." That's right. He's like, "I don't guess Wayne going to that church over there," because Pastor Carr rode by in a van.
No.
He's like, "I guess old Wayne ain't going up." I said, "Nope."
Yeah.
No.
That's the pastor that knew Shelton that got Wayne up here.
Yeah, exactly.
See, had I known that, I would have told Shelton that, he's lived here before, we had problems with him before.
Yeah.
He was a weasel, then he still is. But
Exactly.
anyways.
This is a great album.
You said what, you got some work coming up, race team?
Yeah. Gray Motorsports, they ran an NHR team.
Right.
NHRA, team. And they've switched from that to totally to NASCAR. They got an Xfinity team. I have to look up the sponsor. I have to do it later on. See, because I didn't realize that till early.
I'll ask Dana about this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, Steve's ex-wife works up there. His first ex-wife. Yeah, Molly. Well, she used to. She was a tutor for one of the kids.
Right.
But he's an oil man. The guy that owns it. It's Gray Motorsports. They did very well in NHRA. They had a nice car, top fuel, big money. So they might be a force to be reckoned with in the Xfinity and truck.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Yeah, I'd like to see them get a cup team started.
I want to see some new, some
new blood. The Roval's back.
Who?
The Roval's back.
When?
Yes, I heard the announcement.
Charlotte?
The Roval's back, yes. You can pay so much and you can take like 20 laps on it or something.
Really? Well, that was a great race.
It's back. It's going to be a staple.
Yeah.
We're putting it in, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. But I just wish like a West Coast track would do that also.
Yep.
It is, because you can see the whole thing. The road.
Let me tell you something.
For the infield. And then at one point they're going in opposite direction.
That's exactly right. I'm going to tell you something. It's like you are on an overpass bridge and you're watching the median on the interstate and cars flying by. Imagine them hauling ass. That's what you see there. Listen, I'm a NASCAR fan through and through. I like the oval. I like road courses. I think they need more road courses as well. Now listen to me. I mean this. If you would have told me that they were going to take away the oval at Charlotte permanently, I'd raise hell. But if you told me they were going to add a road and
course,
if they're going to do a road course once a year, and of course the Winston, not the Winston, but the All-Star race and stuff, the 600. But the Roval, let me tell you something. That is a great race to watch. Good racing there. Because when you see them come by, you got to make, like you said, and you can see everything. I imagine that in between, in the Chrysler section, in between 4 and checker flag, that little area may be down right by the check. You could even further, because you can see. Actually, I would say, and normally during the oval, Chrysler section is the best place to sit up high. You see everything.
Right.
Perfect. Checker flag stand right down over there. You see forward, all of it.
Oh yeah.
Now for the Roval, I would say up the same part of the stands, but down past the flag stand.
Right.
In between the flag stand and one.
Okay,
The
yeah.
other one was in between Roval, or the other one is in between the flag stand and Ford.
Right.
But during the other one, because they have the majority of it down from
Right, well, the
there,
road course, yeah.
yeah, and it's badass. I can remember the Camel GTs
Right.
as a kid growing up, going to Charlotte in the 80s
Right.
and stuff, man.
Yeah.
They had the road course there, and it was
Oh, yeah.
nice,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It was nice,
No, but
like
that was like one of the best races I've watched.
absolutely,
That was so cool.
absolutely
That
good
was-
racing, man.
Yeah, it
Hard
was.
fought racing, dude.
It was, yeah. But they do need more road courses. You know, I miss Riverside, California.
Yeah,
That's now Sunnymead, a big old housing development. Yeah.
yep.
But 'cause I went to Riverside one time, and man, you got off the freeway and you drove out like 5 miles. You're up to like nowhere.
I know that Donna, the woman I lived with, well, we sublet with, me and Wendy, with Donna and her husband from Whittier.
Right.
They had a car that got Riverside. Her uncle and brother raced, and her husband
Oh, really? Okay.
raced. Yeah, at NASCAR. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Allman was bigger, and he just got better with the engines. He was good. Her brother did it professionally for a while. And her dad did. So her uncle has got a turn name, or not now, but did have a turn named after him.
Really?
And I can't remember the uncle's name, Steve. I have to look all this up.
Well, it was like-
Yeah, because I'm just now remembering
I
something.
think it was like 9 or 12 turns at
Yeah,
Riverside.
because he died there. He was killed in a yeah. Which is neat. It's neat how the people I know have connection to NASCAR.
Right.
I knew you before I moved up there with Wendy, but then I met them, and they're from Whittier. He did work for Donna Summer, all kinds of stuff like connection to NASCAR. Let her tell it. She's like brothers with Earnhardt, and her daddy's the
Right.
king. So, but he tells the truth about the connection, which is kind of cool. And then with your cousin Scott Herbert, you know, racing in the Bush Series, which is Xfinity Series, basically,
Right,
in the
yeah.
Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool. And then all my connections. So, and Ronnie's funny. Ronnie like call people up on race day if they win or something. Especially Alex Bowman. He's been so happy and proud of him. He's still going to his house when he comes into town and does his personal truck. Ronnie's like, I'm proud of that boy. I told him, be
Yeah.
careful. I'll be praying. And Ronnie did. Like we were in the side yard. I was smoking a cigarette. Alex right there, and he's like, "So man, what's it like knowing you got a full-time deal? You going to Daytona next week? You excited? You nervous or what? What's it like?" And he said, "Man." And then Ronnie said, "Is it really hard?" And he said, "Man, first of all, what's it like?" He said, "It's like living your wildest dreams." He said, "Is it hard?" "Yeah, kind of." He said, "But I guess," and he wasn't being cocky about it. He said, "I guess I have a natural ability where I don't get nervous." He said, "I'm in control of my car."
Right.
He said, "But I have to use all my skill on it." And I never heard another driver say that here in Mooresville, because we don't normally talk about it. But he's a kid, he's young and hungry,
Right.
you know.
He had to be an aggressive driver. Which is
And he-
not good
yeah.
on the road, but on the track.
But he's good
You're
on
gonna
both.
win races.
Yeah, but he's good on both, man.
Yeah.
Like road course and over.
Yeah.
And Alex was like, he's like, I'm excited. He said I raced last year at Daytona, but he never got to be a cup qualifier. Like he took over this year, you know.
Right.
And Ronnie told him, he said, "Well, man, I'll be praying for you." He said, "And you be safe now. Be careful." He said, "Good luck now." He said, "I'll be pulling for you." And Ronnie don't tell all of them that.
Right.
And he did, and Alex did good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
He qualified on the pole for that race, and Ronnie talking about he called him, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he won the race a couple weeks ago.
Right. Well, they had a good. I missed the Kentucky race last Saturday.
I
night.
did too,
Well,
man.
no, but Dana said it was a restart, and the Bush brothers were battling it out.
Really? Who won?
Kurt.
Yes!
Um,
Yes! I told you I like
Yeah,
Kurt.
and but you know what? Then, but after church, we went to like Corinne's, you know, and
Yeah?
when we drove down, went down 150, made a left, you know, and because I read in the paper that the Selma Burke is expanding and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I told Dana, you know, that's Ronnie Hooper's aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Good God, that's my aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it's
Winnie, it's called Winnie Hooper.
Yeah,
Winnie Hooper's.
right, Winnie Hooper. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's Ronnie's mama.
Or yeah, aunt or mom. Or,
No, it's his mama.
Okay, I thought it was his aunt.
No, it's his mama.
But it's right there. What by 150? No, the Selma Burke. No,
Selma Burke. No, he's got the Winnie Hooper Center over there by Wood School. The Selma Burke Center's the other one.
It's my mistake then. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's well for your other kids, the younger crowd, you know.
Yeah.
Up to speaking the parlance of their time.
Yeah.
My bad. I hate that. Phrase.
I had one of her friends ask
My
me.
mistake.
She said, "Did your uncle go to school here?" They were doing makeup or something, and I don't know what I was doing. Probably on my phone. And she said, "Did he go to Wilson too?" Carmen was like, "Yeah." She told him about Steve and stuff. And Carmen was like, "They said, is he gonna be here?" She's like, "No, not that it."
Right.
You know, she said, "Is he gonna be here tonight?" She's like, "No, probably. I see him with his bag." That's what I was doing, packing my bag.
Right.
Now we're gonna come up here and do a show. We were gonna do Thick as a Brick.
Oh, okay.
And so she said, "Well, what kind of show is it?" Carmen was saying it. And then Carmen said, "Don't ask him about it, he'll get started."
Oh,
Like joking. And I said, "I heard that."
Right.
And she's like, "No," Carmen said, "Actually, it's funny." Shit. She's
It's all
like,
about the music.
and then she said, "Well, did you go to school here too?" Carmen was like, "Yeah, he went to school here and everything." She said, "Oh, really? Did you go to South or Parkview?" I said, "I went to Parkview."
Right.
And then I went to Parkview from kindergarten to 4th, from
Okay.
Wood School
Right.
from 5th to 6th.
Okay.
Then junior high and high school. You know, most senior high and junior
Right.
high. And they were like, "Woods? Where's Woods at?" I'm like, the technical center over there.
McLeland, yeah.
They don't even know what
Yeah.
Woods is.
Right. Well, I remember battling the buses going down McLeland in the morning.
Yeah, no matter where you went to school in Mooresville, you were going to go from 5th grade to senior high. You were going to go to 3 schools for sure. You were going to Woods. You were going to junior and senior high.
Yeah.
But you had your choice from South School or Parkview, which were both, you know,
Right.
elementary schools in the same area.
Yeah. Well, I'm really curious to go down McLeland. I'm sure it'll look nice because they're gonna, you know, around that one.
So are they expanding the Winnie Hooper Center?
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
looking to-
Yeah. Nice.
There's Selma Burke.
So,
I think it's Selma Burke.
but see, Woods used to be just an all-black school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, NF Woods. It was actually called the NF Dunbar. It was
Okay.
named after some Mr. Dunbar or whatever.
Right.
And that was where,
Huh.
yeah, it was
Well,
second.
well, I know that, you know, where the Mitchell Community College is?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Crab, they used to be the high school.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mr. Crab said that.
Mhm.
Yeah. They built up.
I got pictures from when you go down where Peebles used to be,
Yeah.
that church behind it.
Right.
That church has been there for over 100 years.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. And because I got pictures from 1900, 1906,
Holy crap.
and like 12 or
Yeah.
in the teens. Different pictures of that area. There's a couple homes that were right there beside it, near it.
Right.
One of them from the teens is the Yellow House. It's been there that long.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, it wasn't yellow.
Right.
After Tim and his husband and all that, they painted it yellow.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, but that church was there. And that church was a staple. So where there were double train tracks and steam engines coming through, that church was there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a.
And there were businesses all along. Like even on the backside where it's wide from the track, then it narrows and drops off where anybody can run their car off. And those used to be where the horse and buggies would come in.
Sure.
Or even like milk carts and just like the old from the 30s and 40s.
Sure.
The hub was downtown, man.
Right,
Like
yeah.
there were thousands every day. That's where everybody went.
Oh, sure.
For all your stuff.
Yeah,
People
oh,
were always dressed up, you know,
yeah.
or whatever. And it was the hub. Like,
Well, but they know that Carolyn and Dave, they grew up in Huntersville. Carolyn, she grew up on a farm. But the big thing was to come to downtown Louisville.
Okay.
You had the movie theater.
Yeah, they sure did.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a hub at one time.
Well,
But there was a kind of a youthful resurgence from the late 70s till, I would say, the end of the days were 87,
Right.
86, to where thousands were packed on the weekends. but it was kids, youthful, like a youthful revival resurgence of filling up, cruising.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they patronized all the places.
Well,
That's where Jack's Video had its resurgence
Yes.
and stuff.
I remember
You know,
Jack's
like the
Video.
little stores
Yes.
people went into. Yeah,
Yeah.
resurgence where
Well,
the Whataburger grew, Burger
Oh, yeah.
or Hardee's was built because of all that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow,
You had
okay.
the Dairy Queen or the dairy
Right.
whatever it's called. You go up to it and like
Where was that?
like you're going toward David. It's called the dairy something.
Okay. Oh, 115.
Yeah, you go up that way.
Yeah.
When you got to that dairy thing, you'd go in, you'd circle the parking lot, you come back down, and this was your loop from there downtown Mooresville past the flour mill. And when you got to what was where the Dollar General is, that was like a Roses and
Yeah.
and different stores.
That's right. Statesville
Yeah,
Avenue,
yeah.
Main Street.
You would turn in that parking lot, and you would circle around, or from a gas station down below maybe, and you would circle around, and that would be your. And you would always make your stops to meet people in Hardee's, Whataburger,
Oh, yeah, sure.
or uptown where you could park and sit on the hood of the car. You know,
Yeah, well, it's like when we used to cruise Winter Boulevard on Friday night.
it's just like that, man.
No, but when I moved here in 1990, the summer of 1995,
It's gone.
but there was these the pebble pushers, like 4 or 5 little mini trucks. They would cruise.
Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But they park and
And see, Todd's about right, because in the heyday,
Yeah.
right, we've seen Van Nuys, right? Remember how that guy is? He's got a blonde that's next to him totally naked.
Yeah.
And he don't give a shit because he's trying to figure out what's going on with his obsession with the vans, the custom vans, and the cruising, you know, and the racing.
Yeah.
That's the way it was here in the
Yeah.
70s and 80s
Sure.
with people with like Todd with his Nova, the Grindstaff brothers,
Right.
people even like Ronnie in the 70s had that car that would try to cruise up and down, you know, burning out. Like they were literally, I could be on Broad Street sitting on the front porch
Yeah.
on Friday night and burnouts going on everywhere. And when they built the car wash in the early 80s, I remember when they poured the concrete, they started doing the bricks for the thing. I remember all that, like the fencing going up next to Scott's house.
What was there before that? Was it a house?
There was a house there
That
before.
burnt down?
Yeah, but the house was gone. By the time I moved to Mooresville in the 70s, it was just a vacant lot.
Okay, yeah.
But
Car
originally
wash.
there was a house there, yeah.
Oh, okay,
A Victorian-sized big
Oh,
house.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It matched the house next to it, which is like a tenement house, you know what I'm saying? And which has been converted to 4 different houses now, like inside. It's nice.
Right.
But those big homes, one on that one, and then down below. Then when you look in between the taco or the not Taco Bell, the Mexican restaurant on the corner, in between that behemoth of a dentist office.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Some of those big houses.
Man, why
it's
did-
horrible.
why
It
did
just
the
did
town
not
do that?
fit. It did not
Oh,
fit.
No, that's an eyesore. That's horrible. They should have maybe tried to keep, adhere to.
I know it's commercial. You had it deemed
Right,
less than
I know,
commercial.
but-
But if they did want to build something that would be
match the surroundings.
that would match the surroundings.
Yes.
Let them build another Victorian style thing
Yes,
and
yes.
renovate. Let them spend the money that what's his name spent over here on the lawyer's office.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a trend over there by the high school. The one that's diagonal across from it.
Yeah.
His name's with a W, whatever.
Yeah.
He refurbished an old one of those old
Right.
Mission style homes,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful. Like there's another one right down below,
Yeah.
near the Dr. Roach's old office, Dr. Zidell. Those houses, they're huge,
Yeah.
you know, but they're eclectic. Like you can look it up on that Mooresville thing
Oh, yeah.
and see
That's
some of
I
the
gotta
old-
get, because when I was in California visiting my sister in Los Angeles, I told her about the house on South Academy, and it looks just like their house.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool, yeah.
And I told you that there's another one
Yeah.
that looks exactly like that.
Yeah, give me one too, please.
I didn't know it was gonna be-
Yeah, give me one too. But yeah, it's
There's
so
another
cool.
house. It looks exactly like that. Same color, same size. I would almost say the same square footage. That's in Troutman, in between the fairgrounds and where the new where that video place is, the stoplight basically. There's one in between there.
Okay.
Like when you get near that, what is that country restaurant that you ate one time? Or the Tally House. Tally House.
That's good food.
When,
Yeah.
right after you get by the Tally House, there's one of those Pueblo houses.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's the exact copy of the one on Academy Street.
Okay, cool.
So all these years of going to church up in Statesville,
Yeah.
you know, we'd always see that. Like we'd ride by the church with the round dome,
Yeah.
and then we'd go by Celeste Eagle School that had that curve. Right in that curve, we always knew it because we went to church all the time. That road's name was Belinda, my mom's name.
Oh,
So
wow, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, there's a house looks exact. In fact, I would almost dare say that as close as that is, and it's probably as old as it is, that it was probably the same person or whatever that was trying to build houses who built that home.
I know David and Liz's house, I think that was built in the late 40s.
Okay, see that one probably was as well.
Right.
It's neat because it has an open, like you go into the front door is not really a front door because when you go in, it's like you got the sides of
little courtyard.
It's a courtyard. Yeah, it's so cool. When I was a kid growing up, there were some other kids who went to South School. They lived there, and me and Mike would play with them and we'd play in that playhouse in the back of the tree house.
Yeah.
And I remember being in that house.
Yeah.
The other house is old. I keep saying the one next to Robin and them. Like from the mayor's house on down, they were all built between 1890 something and
Right.
1906. 7.
Oh, yeah.
Three sisters own Robin's house
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and Ellen's house
Right.
and Mark and his wife's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the one on the corner when you make the,
I can't think of their names.
Yeah.
They've moved in. They got like two other women that live there. Her and her husband.
Right.
They keep themselves a lot, but they've really done a lot of good work on the house.
So they're out there last Sunday,
Mhm.
gardening and all that.
Yeah, man, they do it about every Sunday because I'm out there sometimes.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
speak, you know.
Yeah, 'cause that's
They're
what-
friendly.
Yeah, that's because I went down Kelly and went to Subway.
Okay.
Got a sandwich for dinner.
Now you're on the corner right there. That's the couple on the corner. Now the one on the opposite side of that corner,
Right.
the yellow one.
Okay.
I was walking Daisy the other week, and some little girl hollered out, "There's Daisy!" And some woman about my age, I guess her daughter or something,
Yeah.
comes over. She's like, "That's Daisy." And I said, "Yeah, I know you." She's like, "Oh yeah, I know you." And so she's letting her daughter rub it. Daisy, I have no clue who these people are. I don't know her mom. It seems kind of hot, but I'm like, yeah, well, this is kind of cool. Oh well, yeah. So you had a
Some little
conversation.
friendly street, you know.
Yeah, man, you see Miles out there blowing, whatever,
Yeah.
they way. Of course,
Yeah.
Ellen, you know, Dennis. Yeah. And of course, Robin and Bruce.
No, but I've always liked that old timey, just like my sister's house.
Yeah, you've always talked about it. It looks like something that would be obviously on the West Coast. You know,
Right.
Arizona, Phoenix, or Arizona and New Mexico, in certain parts of California. You know, it's got the clay tile. You know, the Pueblo Grande, whatever looking.
Right. But no, it's a nice house.
That guy's he owns that. What kind of work does he do? I think he does remodeling. The red truck. I can't think of the name of his company. I talked to him a lot, man. He's a nice guy. I told him, I said, when I was a kid, I'd play in your house. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I said, there's not a house on Academy Street or Broad Street
Oh, well, shit.
that me and Mike never went in.
Right, well, yeah, you knew everybody.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
like on my mom and dad's old street. You know?
Exactly.
But, you know, but now it's, you know,
Now you just. That's why it's a rarity, like with Ellen and them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's nice. You know what
people
I'm
move
saying?
away, yeah. They don't stay in one house forever. You know,
Like I was walking from my backyard to go meet you, or I was walking by myself. Not the last time they played, but the time before last, the band playing.
right, yeah.
You said you didn't know if you were going. So I was walking up there, so I just cut through our trees we planted.
Yeah.
It was walking up in that empty lot, and there was a couple out that lived in that tenement house next to the car wash, and they were like had their dog, and I could hear him mumbling. I wonder who that is. I'm like, hello, how are y'all? And he's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, yeah, I just live right here. Been here for a long time. I said, who are you guys? You know, and they introduce yourself. But I'm just thinking, you live right behind us, you have no clue who I am. You know what I'm saying? That sucks, man. You know, it's crazy. Like I didn't know the other day that Mark had been watching me work for hours, because around his house, some of the trees are covered up. That's the ones next to Miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the round, almost like a White House looking front.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was nice. And when I went down, I just got done dumping something out. And I keep telling Mom and them, the tires on the wheelbarrow are flat. They just need pumped up. $1.25 will get them good. And they won't. I just got to get the money. I guess I'll just drag it over. Because I've used it now. I've been using it. But as long as I don't put a lot of weight in it, it's good. But, you know, put light branches in it and piled up like a Mexican. And but he was like, I'm playing that tire's flat. And I looked up and I don't see him. I'm like, what's up, Mark? How long you been out here? He's like, I've been watching you for hours. He's drinking lemonade because he don't drink or smoke. He said, I've been watching you work for hours. Said, you're wearing me out. You know?
Okay.
Because he got a ceiling fan and this. You know, Mom bought new
I
fans.
noticed because went up on the front porch of the Wallace Estates last Sunday morning about 10 o'clock. There was like a band blowing. You know.
Yeah. Now don't criticize me. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm angry. When I got home, apparently they had one last yard sale.
Right.
And there's stuff everywhere. And I told Mom, they're supposed to come get it this coming week. To get all that shit. I want it functional to where when I walk through, there's not a pile of stuff that nobody's bought for the last 1,200 yard sales.
Right.
When all that shit donated and gone. So the new stuff, we've got 3 new carpets on the front, never been done.
Yeah.
I told them, I promised them I would repaint the front porch floor, ceiling, and what Todd didn't get.
Right.
But I want it cleaned up. So we've got lights running out there, fans, and then we're getting Bruce over to put in ceiling fans.
Cool.
He's going to get a TV, a little mini TV we can put out there.
Oh, wow.
Got Dad's ottoman that is like thousands of dollars that Ellen just gave us with the cushions in it. That's got the wicker that's right outside, and it's the most comfortable thing. But Dad loves it.
Yeah.
Rocking chair. It looks like a fucking what is the name of that restaurant where they had the rocking chairs?
Oh.
Cracker Barrel. It looks like, we've had people literally, I walked out front and smoked a cigarette and people were like, wonder how long the wait is. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, this is like Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
She's got so many white chairs out front, you know, rocking chairs.
Yeah.
So everything's comfortable. All of her flowers, everything's done right. I'm cutting the trees back and it's, I want them to understand that if we get rid of this crap, their life to expand. Not kind of, it is. I tripped. I had it to where we had a new dining room table, all this furniture, 3 new pieces of carpet, and it was like the old style 1900s where people went and they congregated. The yard's fixed, and then I go and it's boom, done like that. Yeah. No, there's a lot of work, like getting receptacles that worked again. I got to get another one to work again. It's wired for 220, and we don't use it. It's cut off because years ago when I was like 13, I plugged in the leaf blower. I wondered why I was doing like sections. For the first 2 minutes, I was doing sections at a time, like it was a jet dryer. And I had my Walkman in, but yet I couldn't hear him. And then I smelled something. Kaboom! And then it started catching fire. And I realized. So when I tell Dad later on, like the blower blew up. He's like, "What happened?" So I plugged it in. He said, "Which one you plugging it into?" He said, "Yeah, well, it's 220." Wow. I'm like, "Well, there you go. The one I wasn't killed, you know." I didn't know, but I don't know why they rewired it like that. Maybe for years ago they had that as air conditioning for my grandparents. Because it never has had air. We have heat, but we don't have air. That's why. He was getting pissed at me when he asked me about an air conditioner. I said, well, we got 7 at the house. We're about to use the other one. He's like, what? I'm like, well, we have to, man. It's not a lot of air. It's a lot, but it's not a lot for a house that big. You know, you got my dad's office has one. The living room where my mom sits in has one. We have one in the kitchen. We have one in her bedroom, or their bedroom. One upstairs in the sitting room. One in my bedroom. One in Carmen's room. And then the other one I took out that's in the spare bedroom because nobody doesn't need to be in. And I keep that door closed. And actually I make Carmen keep her bedroom door closed, mine closed, and the sitting room closed, so that the hallway where the heat rises can go out from into the other bedroom. And sometimes I'll crack the windows at night just to let the heat out, man. Let it escape. And then that way we save money on heat. You don't have to heat it, or you don't have to air it. Keep bathroom doors open. Because one time Carmen was in there doing makeup, sweating like a hog. I was gone for a couple days, and she had it shut. You know, and it was blowing in the sitting room, but it wasn't blowing in there, so it's like a sauna. You know, and she was bitching one day, and I was over, I'm like, well, have you kept this closed? She's like, no. I'm like, that's why, honey. You know, you got 3,000 feet or square feet of hot air blowing up through this 20-foot hallway. Coming straight up here, you got to use your brain, baby.
That's right.
I said, when I was a kid, I kid you not, growing up in that house, man, and even in the other house, but in that house, we didn't have air conditioners at all. Right. I can remember them buying one, and it was for the living room downstairs and upstairs. Eventually, they got one for their bedroom, and then Dad got one for his office upstairs. And we would actually, Dad would bitch because Chris, me, and Mike. Chris was in this room. I was in the one that overlooks the parking lot.
Right.
And Chris was in the front one. And Dad's office used to be where the fire escape is, the sitting room.
Right.
We would run cables with fans and open his door up and would suck air out, and we'd have the hallway door closed upstairs. And then we'd have another fan hooked up to take that air that was blown up and blow it in our room. So Dad really didn't have but we didn't have anything. Plus we had an air conditioner, we'd have our room open with a fan blowing right on us with another one, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have anything like that.
The free air conditioning.
Oh yeah, I mean,
the box fan.
You'd walk upstairs and have to yell, there'd be some fans running.
Oh yeah.
That's just, but we didn't know any better, so we didn't complain, you know what I'm saying? Carmen's talking about how hot it is in her room, just use the door. I'm like, well, babe, I didn't even I would close this door. Sometime when I was in this room at one time when I was a kid, I snored. And Chris and Mike said they heard it in their room, so they would shut my door.
Right.
And I said, sometimes I didn't even have a box fan.
Right, yeah.
You know, wake up, it's 85 degrees, and I don't think anything is wrong. You know?
Right, yeah. It's like that, that's...
Did I tell you about her having to go to States with the cosmetology thing?
Carmen?
Yeah, man. Apparently, down here at Mitchell College, they don't offer cosmetology. You have to go all the way to Statesville.
Right.
But majority of the people that are in the classes up there are from Mooresville, which makes no sense. So Carmen is fixing to get a license and she needs a car.
Right.
So she comes upstairs with tears in her eyes and said, guess what? I said, what? She said, I'm taking my classes and they're supposed to be giving me a car to go. I'm like, yeah. She's like, guess which one it is? I'm like, what? She said, that red ion out there.
Oh,
like,
no way.
What about it? She said, don't do over 60 and look at it.
Well, you can't.
Like, it does do over 60. It's a nice car. It was made before you were, or after you were born. So,
right. But it's a car.
It's a perfectly good car. And I'm looking at her and she thought I'm going to give her sympathy. I said, this is the one time you're not getting sympathy from me. I said, you ought to be lucky that you just got a car that is safe. It has airbags on it.
Yeah, there you go.
It runs.
I've never had one of those.
You know, it runs.
Yeah.
You crank it up, you don't have to worry about jiggling the handle or this or transmission. It runs, babe.
Well, unless
I said, so you need to be grateful.
Yeah, your first car, like my car, was when my parents gave me a little Buick, but still.
Me and Mike took our savings bonds, went to Bill Peebles, Mike Peebles, and bought some Chevrolet. 30 minutes before we'd either leave, go, or whatever you're doing, you cranked up. In the wintertime, it's 45 minutes.
Exactly.
And 2 or 3 times a week, when we were headed to Winn-Dixie, getting the car cranked up, the fire department would show up thinking something's on fire and smoke so bad. I said, so count your fucking blessings, little girl. You know, give me a break. One time we lost power and everything and coasted from the Burger King down past Woods down into the stoplight where the Walmart was in the Winn-Dixie, which is 100,000 people there. And your daddy looks at me and says, we've lost power. You know? So we were about 16.
Yeah.
Don't tell me nothing. You ain't gotta worry about losing power. So
she's gonna be thankful for what she gets because, you know.
Had a pedal on it that was a gas pedal that big and a brake pedal like that.
Yeah,
man. I said, baby girl, no power steering. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing like that.
Like I said, she's lucky she's getting a car.
But she got good work ethic. So she loves working. So she's spending her money. I know that. She got her tongue pierced today. Yeah. She got her tongue pierced today. She comes in and said, I was like, what?
Yeah.
They didn't hurt that man. I'm like, look, she got it pierced. She's already got tattoos on her. Her tongue's pierced.
Well, you gotta be careful because I know somebody that their tongue pierced chipped a tooth or something.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I tried to tell her that if you get it pierced, there's a chance it could fall off, but that did no good.
Right.
It's like telling a little boy, you know, if you do that over and over again, you're going to go blind.
Yeah.
Well, you think I got glasses? And I got severe problems with my eyesight.
Oh, boy.
They were right.
His old Coke bottle glasses.
I asked my dad one time, I said, can I get contacts? He's like, well, you can't get contacts.
You're too heavy.
And I said, why? He said, you couldn't blink.
Yeah, they couldn't blink, yeah.
I'm like, Mom was like, Wayne, don't tell him.
His contacts are so thick you couldn't blink.
Yeah. You couldn't close your eyes, boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goopy cockroaches. Keep talking, I'll find it. Yeah.
Man, I'd love to have traveled with the Allman Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Like play something on the organ. Not, I couldn't take over, obviously, or something, a harmonica.
Right.
Play something. That would have been awesome.
Well, I'm just saying, but Greg did good, but once Dwayne died, the music, it wasn't the same.
They came down here in the 70s, and somehow, my buddy Tom Murphy, who I worked with Donnie, his daddy was living here or something. He had a boat here, and somehow they had met up with the Allman Brothers. They had connections up at Love Valley. And Tommy's daddy took them skiing on Lake Norman.
Right.
And at the end of it, Artemis Powell went over to like the car or something.
Whoa. Artemis Pyle, he played for Leonard Skinner.
I mean, it was Allman Brothers and Leonard Skinner concert.
Right, okay.
You had Greg Allman,
Right.
and you had Artemis Powell in a boat.
They're coming from...
Right. From Skinner.
Skinner.
And Artemis Powell
Right.
autographed that, and Greg Allman signed, like, just on a piece of paper, just like, give to, like, thanks for the day on Lake Norman. And then, Artemis Powell, he didn't sign anything like normally, he just signed his name. I got the drumstick.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. He gave it to me.
It's a souvenir, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Carmen's got it. It's up there on the drum kit. Yeah, it's like sitting behind the drum kit.
And that's another one, when they had the plane crash, Leonard Skinner, but they stuck with it,
There's only a handful of, well, I don't even know if it's a handful of bands who had a tragedy with lead singer. The best band to ever be able, I'm not going to say recover, because everybody hates the loss, but to be able to continue without really missing a lick was AC/DC.
Yep.
It really was.
It did.
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't care what kind of music you like.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but as far as being able to pick up the pieces.
Well, Brian Johnson, he blended with Bon Scott.
Exactly. Exactly. They both, they had such a good style.
There's a lot of bands,
I mean, I hate to say it, but on Netflix, there's a documentary about Quiet Riot. How that they're just playing a bar now because they can't hire anybody to replace their lead singer.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. And then you couldn't replace John Bonham. You couldn't replace Jim Morrison. So,
Right. That's just like Rush always said.
Yeah.
Something happens to one of those three, they're done.
Oh yeah.
They're not going to continue. And when the drummer said he couldn't drum anymore, hey, that's the end of the album, y'all.
Yeah. Speaking of Dunn, that's the end of the record. But Dunn's in California. We'll see y'all later. Enjoy the show, man.
Yeah, man.